I mean, looking here, Ashton Genty's obviously always intriguing just because of the difference
Sure.
maker that he is, right? Like if you're coming in, if he is bringing some of that Detroit mentality, you want to run the football. But if I'm looking at this and I got Will Campbell here, I mean, I know I've said I haven't graded everybody out, but Will Campbell's going to be, one of the 2 or 3 best players on my board without question.
Wow.
This would be the player that I would select. I think he's a safe pick. You have the tackle concerns, with Morgan Moses and Tyron Smith, what's happening there. I know you have Fashanu.
Of course. Yeah.
But you can't just keep swinging on 2nd and 3rd round picks at tackle, like, a Max Mitchell or something like that, and hope that it works out. You got to get something a little bit consistent for whoever the quarterback's going to be, whether it's Rodgers or somebody else. So I don't know who the quarterback's going to be, but if I'm then, I'm taking Will Campbell, and that would be the guy. He's just, like I said, he's so consistent. His stance is kind of sloppy. He looks like he just crawled out of bed, but he is just so consistent with his post foot and his set foot, and he's able to create some separation there and keep guys at bay and keep them away from the quarterback. I love the way he strikes. I love the way that he can climb. I think he can move in space. And it's a boring pick, but we're talking about protecting your franchise. And if Aaron Glenn is, as defensive minded as we all know he is, I think you can swing at some other players defensively later, because I do think there's a little bit of a drop off outside of Will Campbell. I mean, I like Calvin Banks. I don't love him compared to Will Campball. I like Josh Connerly from Oregon. So
what about the Ohio State kid who got hurt? What's his name? Simmons? Yeah.
Simmons. Yep. I like him too, but now we're dealing with a guy that's injured. You got Will Campbell. It's pretty consistent for 2-3 years here. He started, I think at times as a true freshman, if I remember right. Wow. So I like the way he interviews. He seems like a guy that studies the game. He wants to get better. And I think that's really going to resonate with a guy like Aaron Glenn here.